It's Blues. We are a family. Take it or leave it. It is what it is. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Like I said, please like, comment, and subscribe. We are commenting back because you know what? It's a mess. But let's get into the video. So, y'all, this topic is basically a story of me in the foster system for the first day, like reaching the building. Like, first day, like, so much going on. But anyway, if y'all see me looking somewhere else, I really not used to the camera like that, so I don't know too much to look straight at the camera. So I just be looking literally at the screen sometimes. So please excuse me on that. Like, don't take offense. But I would like to communicate with you guys and see y'all first experience in which I went through. So anyway, this is my story. Alright, so let's just say I was about 12 to 14 years old in the foster system because I'm not sure exactly what age, so we're just going to say 12 to 14. So, alright, imagine you in a house, you in a big house. Mind you, I've been homes to homes, but this is like the last house I was in before I got into the system, and that's what we're going to talk about today. So imagine you in a big home, right? You got a horse next door, you got a pool, you got a bar, in a back. Like, you just good. You got a little river in the back. It's like the pool, and then it's like a little lake, and this is the big house. Like, come on now. Like, basically, I was in a private school. I was playing a violin. Like, I was happy even though certain things occurred and people did, like, I wouldn't say people, but like some stuff did occur where I'm a child, so like I don't know anything, and if you stare a child this way and stare a child this way, which means bad influence. Let's just say bad influence other kids, you know what I mean? Like, whatever. That's just that in the past. But imagine you have a snake next door too. Like, you never got a snake, so you're just living life. Like, okay. Then one day you just on the computer playing a video game. I know some of y'all know this game, but it was just like, I forgot the name, but it was blocks. It was blocks. It was gray, and when you click on it, if it's like a black, like if you click on the box, right, it's gonna be a black ball that goes in the middle. Then it'll reveal some of the boxes, right? But if you click on the red one, you lose the whole game. Okay, I don't know what game that is, but those of you that know, please comment below, because that was that game. So yeah, I know that was really back in the day. So I'm on there doing that, and then we get a knock at the door. Of course, I'm on a video game. I'm not getting up. No. Um. So the lady of the house answered the door, and it was police officer. Now the police officer is not in a full outfit, and he's literally in a tie-down shirt and the classy pants, and just looking classy fit, whatever. He's like, he comes in a room and he's like, "Is your name Sabrina?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "I've been looking for you." Imagine some police officers tell you, "I've been looking for you." Like, what? I'm just a child. What you looking for? Like, what you talking about? So he's like, "Oh, pack your stuff. We leaving today, like right now." So I'm like, huh? Like, she must have knew it was gonna happen ahead of time, or I feel like she probably called the lady of the house, probably called and was like, maybe we can't take care of her no more, or maybe, you know, I don't know what happened, honestly, but I just feel like I was in a private school, and that does cost money, and maybe it was an extra mouth to feed, and it was a little bit too much. So I never was mad at her for that. I never like thought about it. I never even second guessed, because as a child, I didn't even know that much to even, you know, I was just grateful that she did the things that she did before I even got into the system. So it was just like, cool. So I'm getting ready. I'm crying, bawling. I'm in a car. We're driving. So we go to the Fort Lauderdale Child Net building. So as we go over there, they took my fingerprints. They took a picture of me, and they trying to explain little things by little, like what is going on. But like, I'm a child. Like, I'm not understanding. I'm tearing up. Like, at that time, I think I stopped crying. I had a headache. Like, I can't process things. Like, I was a smart child though, but I just couldn't believe this is happening. Like, I went from a big nice home, like, for like maybe a couple of months, because honestly I've been going homes to the point that I never really, some houses like I've been to homes or whatever, and that's not even in the child net system. I was just, you feel me, going homes to homes to put different people taking care of me. I don't even know. So that's like a couple of months. So for a couple of months I felt like everything was going good, and then you put me in this goddamn building. And okay, so you go through the process, right? You go through that, and then they call like a group home that can accept me and da 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 right away. So it was a group home that like one side was for boys, one side was for girls. But when you come in the waiting room or like the living or game stuff, we all be together. So, or field trips and stuff like that, we all be together. So it's like only if we go to sleep or taking a shower, then it's like two different ways. You know what I mean? You're on this side, we're on this side. So it was just a different experience for me. It was just like, imagine, and then you had a roommate. You feel me? It was a room. Um, it's like, imagine, like, you know how dorms are. Imagine a dorm that's like small, like office looking type space, but like, how would I say, like a little bigger than a walk-in closet, but like not the big celebrity walk-in closet, but like normal people walk-in closet, but like just a little bit bigger. So there's a bed on that side, bed on that side, and you know, um, like our clothes was like in bags, and it was like more so by the bathroom. Like it was. I'm not gonna lie, it was an experience that I was just like, what? Like, but honestly, as a child, like, I'm not gonna say it was too bad, because when I was actually in a group home, we went to field trips every Friday, and in between the week, they'll take us to parks and stuff like that. And in a child mindset, that's happy. That's not thinking about what the hell is really going on, when really people is really depressed at a young age. Like, really, like, who am I? Where's my parents? Like, type stuff. Like, I just feel bad, you know what I mean? Because it was kids younger than me. It was like kids older than me. It was just like we all have that hurt in our heart. And it's like, it's hard to explain, because it's just overwhelming and too much pain in a little person's body. Like, I never thought I could ever go through an experience like that, but I have. And one thing about it, like a couple of months later, they did place me in a foster home. You know what I mean? I was in a foster home, and thank God that my first foster mother was accepting. She treated us like children. She because of multiple. I think it was like how many kids in the house. See, I don't remember, but I know it was a daughter, me, and I think another child. But um, don't quote me on that. But let's just say she was a God fearing woman, and we went to church like faithfully. Um, and I appreciated her for that because even as a child, I've always been to church, right? Down the line. So it's like, I appreciate her for that because certain homes I didn't. So it's like, it's good to like be grounded sometimes. And I just would like to tell her thank you. And I did appreciate her a lot. And that was just my first foster home. But I will, like, if y'all want a story, like what really happened in the first foster home or the second, you know. Matter of fact, I will be dropping what occurred in the second though. I'm not gonna lie, like that was a crazy home. But go back to the first experience as walking into ChildNet. It was overwhelming. It was just like, what is this like? And then it's like you get a caseworker, you know what I mean? And you could talk to her about anything and all this extra stuff. Like I just I don't know, you later? Like me as a child, like I don't want to talk to nobody. I'm not friendly. I'm not that kid. Like I just stay to myself, stay quiet, and just try to go through life like this and just bob and weave, bob and weave. Cause it's just a lot of things be getting thrown at you that you gotta really stay grounded. Like you gotta really stay grounded. Like if you don't try to like keep your head at ease or middle or just close to middle, you're gonna blow. So before you blow, it's best to like keep it together. But that's really my story on how my first day went being in the foster system. Like it was overwhelming, and I would like to hear y'all story and what y'all been through, and if y'all been through some similar things that I've been through, let me know. Like I said, we are a family. Please like and comment. Subscribe. I love y'all, and remember, you are loved, honey. You are loved. And if nobody told you you were loved today, well, I love you, and you are loved, and I love you. Now, please have a nice day.